Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. Here's a team that just can't seem to get out of their own way. The losses keep piling up, Singy.
Yeah, it's been a really rough stretch, Moog. Missed opportunities and some bad breaks out there. They got to put it behind them today and just find a way to get a W.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Satchel Paige. Chris, he is a fun one to watch.
Under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Suzuki.
Number 51.
That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0.
Man, first pitch of the day and the zone's already tight.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Towards first. And that's foul. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Julio Franco. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying.
One out, runner at second. Rose digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to first, and he's out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Barry Larkin.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game. There and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
Barry Bonds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Two outs.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here in Denver. And on the hill in this one, Whitey Ford.
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trammell. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The shortstop takes the ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 balls, no strike. Ball, down.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Ono.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Ford, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Into center. Beltran on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Miguel Amaya.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Juan Gonzalez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ken Caminiti now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Foul ball there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, and he got him, and that'll do it. The Rockies strand 1, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Murray. Murray measures 6 feet 2 inches. More than 3,000 hits in his career. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Page back to work. And there's a ball. That's off the mark. Ball 2. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So digging in, Carlos Beltran. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Just missed. Beltran with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That one outside. Now 2-0. That one at triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Grounder might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. In now for the Reds, Barry Larkin. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. Beltran stands at first with 1 out. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Satchel kicks and delivers. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Out to short, Trammell. Zips it to first, Larkin gone in the play.
Batting eighth, catcher, number 9.
Bob Boone, the next to hit for the Reds. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares. Man, he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Ford will hit next. Upstairs.
1-0.
Satchel comes to the plate, and that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Josh Young. In there at the knees for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Franco. And a quick out, number 1.
Center fielder,
So up next, Alex Gordon. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the
0-1.
catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
1 strike.
No score here in the second. Outside
ball
low.
3.
And a count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I would throw him another
3-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the speedy catcher, Tony Pena. In the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Gordon off of first with 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Runner on the go. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Long gone. It finds the tree farm for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Satchel Paige getting ready to hit. And that's outside. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bonds gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 51.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one way outside. And the count even 1-1. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Now it's the second baseman, Julio Franco. Doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike. Franco with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
This one high in the air to left center. Gordon sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. Ball 1. There's a strike. On the ground. And that chance handled. Slings to first in time.
Now that number 25.
And now Barry Bonds struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Eddie Murray, the next to hit for the Reds. He reached on a walk his first time. And ball one. Two outs, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So runner at second, two down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Carlos Beltran. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Their third home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Next for Cincinnati, Barry Larkin. Grounded out his first time. Fought off foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Page winds and fires. Hit on the ground to short. Trammell throws across the diamond. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 2. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Alan Trammell. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And he swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Going to count 1 and 2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Up the middle, Franco. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So in now for Colorado, Luis Ono. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is foul. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left field, way back there. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Gonzalez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that's a little bit high. 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Two outs. Ripped to third. Tosses across to first. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bob Boone. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now here is Whitey Ford. Went down on strikes his first time through. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Under it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. He's already homered in this game.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Out to center. Gordon under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ken Caminiti. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Right through there for a strike. And downstairs. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
In the air on the infield, Franco. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Gordon. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Rip towards third. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rockies are down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Julio Franco. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. That one ripped way back there. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Satchel Paige departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ranger Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rose, the next to hit. Pitch
Ball
misses.
outside.
1-0.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's off the plate.
That's outside, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Keegan Thompson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Chabot getting cranked up as well. On the ground to short, Trammell. One away here in the fifth. Here's some real power at the plate. Barry Bonds. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one in the air center field. Gordon pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray, the next to hit for the Reds. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
To the right side, Amaya. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 6.
Ford back to work. Fastball for a strike. Pena measures 6 feet even, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Next to hit for the Rockies, Miguel Amaya. There's a strike. And there's a foul ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Beltran sizes this one up. And makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away. So now a pinch hitter, Andres Galarraga.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And that is out of play. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
On the ground to the left. Slings it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Keegan Thompson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Carlos Beltran digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. There's the strike. That's down and in.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gordon sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Bob Boone. He is struck out, and he is walked. There's the strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Luke Weaver getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 1-1.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
Two outs. That's to third. The throw to first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Alan Trammell. Fouled off down the right side. Ford winds and deals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Oh no. In the box now, no balls and a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The Rockies trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now a chance for Juan Gonzalez. Swinging a foul straight back. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time. He's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Ken Caminiti, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Base hit! Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily. It's 4-3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 down. Josh Young will hit next. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Denver, here's the pitcher, Whitey Ford. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Ozzie Smith.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Out towards right center field. Gordon under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fly ball center field. Gordon coming in on it. He's got it. And there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Julio Franco, the next to hit for the Reds. And takes low for ball one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And it remains a 4-3 game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ellie Reynolds.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Digging in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Up the middle, Larkin on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Pena up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a count 1-2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there's two down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
So two down now, and here is Miguel Amaya. Pitch is in there, It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. On to Murray. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Gibaut
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So digging in, Pete Rose. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Barry Bonds. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter, Gibaut. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
1 strike.
Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Movement in the bullpen. Luke Weaver up and loosening in the pen. One, 2 now. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. In now for the Reds, Eddie Murray. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners at the corners, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's too high.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one to first. Amaya tossed to second, on to first, but he beats it, and a run scores.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first base line to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Just missed. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Murray over at first with one away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Gonzalez puts it away, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Rockies 3. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Robinson Cano.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
New pitcher for the Reds, Roy Fader.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that skips into there. Next offering is down low. And that one's going to get into the corner. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now There are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alan Trammell digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a chopper. And that one handled. Fires across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the left fielder, Luis Ono. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. In there for strike one. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Just missing there. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second here, one gone. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Juan Gonzalez digging in for the Rockies.
You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Into the fountain, and that splashes down for a homer. 3rd home run of the season. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Caminiti. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Roy Fader gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Early win on to pitch out of the pen here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And first offering is fouled off. And a curve is down and in. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. just misses with that one.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Still only one out here in the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man at first. Josh Young digging in for the Rockies. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to Murray for the inning ending double play. Rockies get 3 on this homer. Last chance coming up for the Reds. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Bruce Sutter.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Bob Boone now at the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Johnny Damon looking to start something with one gone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the top of the order now. Next for Cincinnati, Ichiro Suzuki. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There goes the runner. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now, Julio Franco trying to deliver as the hero. The tying run is 90 feet away. Ripped to short. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies strand the tying run on base to win it.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the hill, Hilton Smith. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a foul ball.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself, and an easy out to start the game. Here's the lineup for the Reds. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Julio Franco.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
Julio Franco, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 3.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Gordon right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds. He's a guy who does it all. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. To the bottom of the first, 0-0. So in now for Colorado, Alan Trammell. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Deion Sanders. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Andres Galarraga digging in for the Rockies. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Juan Gonzalez at the plate and takes high there. Pitch misses outside. 2-0. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Barry Bonds. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Smith back to work.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That clips the corner. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That's way outside. And the count is 2-2. Smith wheels and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Trammell puts it away for the out. 1 down. Eddie Murray, the next to hit for the Reds. Murray, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 3,000 hit club. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, center fielder Carlos Beltran.
Now, Carlos Beltran.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Spahn ready to fire now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
On to Murray. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. This
one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Fly ball down the line under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly. It's 3-zip. Hilton Smith digging in now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they can't get the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alan Trammell. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Next for Colorado, Deion Sanders. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 6-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Galarraga takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And now Terry Francona.
Number 39.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a ground ball. Franco. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. The lead. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That is upstairs for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Bob Boone, the next to hit for the Reds. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
That's hard hit on the line. Gordon makes the grab. 2 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. There's the strike at the knees.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one off the mark. 2-1. Smith comes to the plate. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Julio Franco. Flied to left his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. At the plate, Pete Rose. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still 0-2. Popped up. Trammell under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Grounds one to short. Larkin throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Robinson Cano. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Outside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Larkin sends it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Colorado, Josh Young. The pitch. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Late with the swing there.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to third. On to Murray. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 3. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Barry Bonds. That just misses. And that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Inside, just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Murray in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Carlos Beltran. Fly to center his first time. That misses. Nope. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. No outs. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Time called. This one in the air. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there. 2-1 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Bob Boone, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Larkin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one down the line. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Julio Teheran, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Johnny Damon. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. One run's in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. It's 6-6.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So they turn things over to the righty, Adolfo Luke.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So up next, Ichiro Suzuki, 1 for 2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Popped up first base side. Blanchard makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Frederick Marbury.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Tied at 6. Alex Gordon getting ready to hit. Fastball is outside. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Man, just a matter of inches right there. If that stays fair, it's at least a double.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Pena takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one lifted to left. Bonds on his way over, brings it in. 2 away now. Adolfo Luke digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. This game remains tied at 6. Back here in Denver, ready now for the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Julio Franco. That's a little bit low. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Keegan Thompson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Weaver warming up as well. Out to short. And a quick out, number 1. Tied at 6. Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Corrals it. Out, number 2. Here's some real power at the plate. Barry Bonds. And that one fouled off. Bonds, 36 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Stepping in, Eddie Murray. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's a strike. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Gets it to first, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here at Coors Field, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alan Trammell. That clips a corner. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Beltran hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next for Colorado, Deion Sanders. Just missed. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Andres Galarraga. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning. Juan Gonzalez digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Got him. That ends the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top 6 and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Carlos Beltran. Luke back to work. And that's in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sanders settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away. Tied at 6. Barry Larkin digs in now. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
On the ground. And foul ball. Just a weak fly ball this time. Gonzalez coming on, squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Bob Boone. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Sanders moving back for this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Offense held in check. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Robinson Cano. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Sliced hard but foul. And that just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just outside. 2-2. That one just misses.
caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Josh Young. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one at the knees for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That misses. Now 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Rockies are down quietly, so we're still tied at 6. Pinch hitter coming on, Ozzie Smith.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go ahead run on base. Suzuki will hit next. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. Smith back on a dive. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when But 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an air.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And another ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a chopper out to short. To first. Oh. Third out. Reds go down quiet. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kent Coley. He last pitched 2 days ago. Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Luis Ono.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, dude. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
This one popped up right side. Murray settles under this one. Makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trammell. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Foul ball there. Late swing fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. A new arm into the game, the righty Cole Sands. Pete Rose now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Barry Bonds, the next to hit for the Reds. Little chopper rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's towards center. Sanders settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
The first baseman,
Eddie Murray, the next to hit for the Reds. Known for his late inning heroics. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his player.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Deion Sanders. And that one is in for a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the 0-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He circles the bases, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 8-6. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Juan Gonzalez digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Popped up right side, Franco. Nabs it, 1 away. Robinson Cano getting ready to hit, 1 for 3. And that is out of play. And that skips in the dirt. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. He nails one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 9-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball.
And now, Josh Young. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gordon, the next to hit, takes outside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bonds makes the grab. 2 down. Now the Rockies catcher, Tony Pena. Right through there for a strike. Brazier, 37 years young. And they traded for him earlier this year. In the air, right side of the infield. Franco makes the play. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Reds. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the 0-1. And that one gets past the catcher. Beltran into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Man at second. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Trammell. And out number one on the grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
He's 2 outs away. Boone digs in now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Ball, that's outside.
And there's the automatic. And strike 2.
We got full count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Seiya Suzuki looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Suter is just 1 strike away. Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters look like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.